Alright, bro. Gonna watch. This so-called Mr.Beast situation just got worse. They're praying on Mr.Beast's downfall. Look, I work for Mr.Beast. He's a fraud. All this is coming out of Mr.Beast, bro. What's going on? Should be that soon.
Dropped, and it's not looking good for Jimmy. So last time we talked about Dogpack 404's viral video where a former Mr. Beast employee exposes Jimmy for allegedly conducting illegal lotteries towards children, promoting gambling, faking his videos, forging signatures, manipulating who wins the prizes and monies in his game shows, and mostly giving it to his friends and employees rather than random viewers, and much more. Now, I mentioned in my...
Damn. I mean, hey, you gotta think about it. It's everybody does what they do for riches, bro.
last video that Mr. Beast was actually caught in the same Discord server where Chris Tyson was openly sharing prawn to minors. And now we have, allegedly, confirmation that it was indeed the real Jimmy, and it is seemingly provable by searching the archives and seeing that his account is linked to the...
They catching that boy up. I mean, bro, it's kind of like, if somebody that close to you, like your friend group or a circle, bro, like, there's no way you don't know that they're doing stuff like that or not involved or shit.
Mr. Beast game.
But then again, sometimes it really is like that, so you never know.
Channel, which is not possible unless you own the channel and can log in. Meaning essentially, Mr. Beast lied in his response, saying that he just became aware of Chris's actions in the past few days, when in reality, he knew all along. As we know, he had the lollipop art hanging from his living room wall, and he was in the same server as Chris sending messages, and he was best friends with Chris for over a decade, and defended him until the recent drama. Now it actually...
See what I'm saying? I don't know when this came about though. Like, I thought Chris was like, or Ava or whatever was like, you know what I'm saying, hardcore go fishing white man.
Actually gets worse for Mr. Beast and Chris because 500,000 messages have been released to the public from that Discord server. Keep in mind, this is after Chris and his squad wiped out every message that they thought was incriminating, but there's still so many left. Moreover, Lava, one of the victims who was groomed by Chris, now recognizes that it was inappropriate and wrong what was happening in the server. So let's go over these messages and explore this incident.
See, bro, I ain't been on social media lately, but I haven't seen none of this, bro. All this has been going on, at least in Discord messages and all that. Like, damn.
Insane rabbit hole. Here we have a tweet by Drama Alert, a thread of all the weird things Chris Tyson allegedly said in the Discord with minors. She's only 14. Damn. Okay, so these messages are from 2018. Somebody posts an attachment. Chris replies saying she's only 14. Damn. And this is allegedly BB, which I'm not gonna say her name, otherwise my last video got age restricted and demonetized, completely suppressed when I said her name. So what did you think she was?
B who?
Restricted and BB, which I'm not gonna...
Who's BB? It must be a corn star. I don't know. Dang, what's
say her name, otherwise my last video got age restricted and demonetized.
I'll watch that last video,
when I said her name. So, what did you think she was? 16 and legal in some states. Oof, of course. If she's 14, I'm 14.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's kind of like, Discord has always been so weird. Discord has always been where all the weirdos hang out, bro. It's like, no wonder they just be in Discord going crazy, bro. They just send all type of crazy stuff.
It's allegedly sharing links to the famed lollipop artist Shadman, and Chris has linked the website. Chris the meme god, also referred to as Lollipop God, is back. Designated Lollipop, yes it's me, yay you're back, ooh woo. What am I, a parent? Chris Tyson's alleged response to a request to delete an NSFW channel because there were minors in the Discord. I don't have any issue with the channel. What I have an issue with...
Damn, boy. Even if there was a way anyone can lie about their age, element fail.
with are minors that have access to said channel. Chris says, is there even a way to do that? Not really, no. So what do we do, lol? Remove it? No, people like it. Even if there was a way, anyone can lie about their age. Yeah, true, and I mean, to be fair, the internet is full of prawn. Discord says if you can't regulate, don't have one. It's the responsibility of the server owner to prevent minors from viewing prawn materials. Chris responds saying, what am I, a parent? Lol. I say we get rid of this because the fan base of Mr.Beast and Chris are mostly under 18. And Chris obviously completely ignored this and continued going with his absolute...
Wow. That bro was just tweaking on Discord. I guess some people, like, they be doing stuff like this and don't expect it to come out. But it's like, bro, you have, like, millions of followers, bro. You don't think something like this, something this crazy is going to eventually come to light? They say, bro, all dirt is coming to light, bro. For real.
Degenerate tendencies with minors. Chris says there's nothing more free than peeing in the shower facts, waterproof phone gang, and added an attachment of presumably his image. We only worship Jeebus.
Yeah, they be tweaking in Discord, bro. Sending meat pics and everything. Like, come on.
Around here, challenge accepted. The god. Oh yeah, daddy Chris. That's a lot of moisturizer. Why are you in the shower? I don't know if this was a picture of
I don't want to hear all that.
With minimal clothing,
you
but
gotta read
this is
everything.
bad. This is bad. Allegedly, Chris Tyson role playing. No, it is not. Buzzles your necky wecky. Fight me. Love you guys. Nuzzles. PP. Nah. Unzips PP. Okay, Chris, you need to be locked up ASAP. Now it gets really.
Yeah, he's cooked. I guess the question is, can you separate? Because you said the Mr.Beast situation, but can you separate Mr.Beast, aka Jimmy, from Chris Tyson, even though they've been friends and been in so many videos together?
Bad when you realize that Mr.Beast was also in the server sending messages. Mr.Beast and Chris Tyson Discord leaks. Mr.Beast allegedly complimenting Chris Tyson's PP size in Chris's Discord server with minors. No, he's not. His PP isn't big enough. I know. Mr.Beast, this is the actual Mr.Beast. No, I know his PP.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie though. Mr.Beast is getting off so good. You can tell he has the best PR team, bro, because everything that's getting released from Mr.Beast is just like something small. Like, no weird stuff. Everybody is among their bros, bro. Like, sometimes. Pause.
PP size, and it's huge.
So this is a World of Warcraft hardcore randomizer. All your abilities and talents are random, and you only get one.
Beast, are you gay the moment you... Okay. I'll deep Chris PP. Haha, Mr.Beast joins in to comment on my PP size. I love it. And that's Chris. Vindication, Jake Franklin, Jake the Viking, also tweeted out saying Jimmy knew. And then he says, I called it because these texts have been revealed. And it has been confirmed that it is actually Mr.Beast. It has been linked to his official account, as I mentioned. Oh, Lord, it's going to be a long night. Okay, so I got to mention a couple additional things that are happening on the side.
Yeah, this is crazy, bro. The fame got to him.
Chris Tyson is being
They just say, like, once you reach a certain level of richness, you just get, like, weird or something like that. That's what it seems like, bro. That's what it's giving, bro. All these, like, I don't know.
accused of SA by someone.
Rich weirdos.
SA by Ava Chris Tyson. Moose Skina has come out with their story here. I'm not gonna go... into it. You can go ahead and read it if you want. A lot of stuff.
In this short period, my employment Ava continues to receive. Oh my gosh! During this short period, my employment Ava continued to receive oral blame from me multiple times, and I started to feel like I was getting coerced. Because I started feeling the way, I decided to try and avoid it. Oh my gosh!
Stuff going on here. I pretty much gotta censor all of this or YouTube's gonna nuke me again, which I don't want. He's done. This is the nail in the coffin accusation. Is anyone else not supposed?
I mean, nah, let me not blame victim blame, but it's like, yeah, BFFR. Maybe that's what made him transition. Maybe that's what made his influence, the sexual gratification.
surprised. Now, it turns out, because the situation got so huge, Chris Tyson's own sister has come out saying that Chris is faking being trans as a fetish. I'm his sibling. He, and yes, I use the correct pronoun, told me that he got fully...
Yeah, I seen this. But the question is, like, who is proving that these are the people are who they say they are?
aroused when he secretly stole my female clothes and put them on. He's deluded and disturbed, and it's 100% a fetish. He's narcissistic, and professionals have told him he needs a full psych eval. This would be absolutely groundbreaking if he was mocking the LGBT community by, pretending to be trans or something like that, but I can't confirm any of this. These are allegations from other people.
I'm not gonna lie, I stopped watching Mr.Beast for like videos like these after he transitioned, bro. It was just so...
Right, so I'm just reporting on it. And before anyone says anything, yes, it is confirmed that is Chris's sister. Former Mr.Beast employee Jake...
Thank you. This is what I be interviews like these. They can confirm what I be thinking. You know what I'm saying? You gotta confirm.
Viking says, after seeing all of this, I'm glad that they fired me. I think nobody wants to be involved with Mr.Beast anymore, and he's gonna have a really hard time hiring people anymore. Now we gotta move on to the...
That I heavily doubt, though, because I know he paid crazy, and I know it's hella incentive, so that I doubt. But he is gonna need hella PR.
Mr.Beast Games situation. Basically, Mr.Beast is doing an Amazon show called Beast Games, and it's essentially one of his videos, but on a very wide scale, right? And tons of people are coming out with so many allegations that the environment was incredibly unsafe, with allegedly people being denied medication, being beaten by other contestants, given very little food, some allegations that girls were tackled and assaulted by guys on the show with zero repercussions. Mr.Beast is a...
Love games, but hate the grind? With Ween...
Boy, they're trying to get Mr.Beast up out of here, man. I don't know what to say, man. People, I thought they sound like NDAs, like, or like forms or something, bro. Because there's just no way Mr.Beast is just not on top of that, bro, after all the money he's been getting. Mr.Beast alleged contestant speaks out claiming unfair teams and contestants being depressed after.
Mr.Beast's alleged contestant speaks out, claims unfair teams and contestants being depressed after. Mr.Beast just wanted to psychologically disturb people.
They eliminated 400 people the first day. Those 400 people, the majority of them were forced by the other team members to be on the specific team they were. Some were just about physically assaulted to be put onto one team, which ended up making it the weakest team, since it was a lot of elderly people, petite women, and people that just, they weren't willing to take on 6 guys that were surrounding them trying to take their vests so that they can actually be on that. Of the 400 people that left, the majority of them, I'd say at least half, are all extremely depressed. Mr. Beast is a monster, and the games that he does are really cruel and sick. There are a lot of updates that I'm going to give. I made a video last night when I was prepared and
that's regular stuff, bro.
It was supposed to be $1,000.
I feel like that's regular, bro. Being depressed after playing a game like that. Imagine you're supposed to win $100,000, $500,000 per se, whatever have you, and you don't get it. And I'd be sad too. I get it. My mic goes off.
Sick. There are a lot of updates that I'm going to give. I made a video last...
But what I said was, I feel like what she's saying is regular. Imagine you're about to win $500,000 or $400,000 per se, and you don't win. I'd be pretty sad or upset after too, you know what I'm saying? It's not no really, just signing up for, kind of. You win or you lose, it's the game. It is kind of like, I guess you can say it's kind of inhumane when you really think about it, but it's like you literally signed up for it, so not really. It's not like you were genuinely forced, as she's trying to say. There's no way somebody got held you captive, did all that, made you play them games, and then posted it for the world to see.
Night when I was prepared and planning on last night. It was supposed to be $1,000. That's nothing. 4 months. It was going to take 4 months to get to me, as Mr. Beast and his staff knew that I was homeless and had nothing when I went on the show, and I had to buy stuff for wardrobe to be on the show. Many people, sometimes they hadn't got...
Now it's giving clout chasing. Now it's giving, I didn't get paid how I expected to get paid. Dang.
Her medication for like 2 days. Some of it was like epileptic medication, like really vital, necessary medication.
Okay, so some people are saying that she might be exaggerating, blowing it out of proportion, or she's just salty that she lost the game and she didn't win any money and she's a sore loser. Now, that could be the case, but considering she said she wants to game end herself, that would seem sort of serious. Also, you'd think that Mr. Beast would help out one of the sort of homeless contestants, seems like in line with his values, but apparently not. Now, the only reason I showed this person is because there's also...
That's the whole thing about allegations, so he's never be able to say.
So tons of other people are coming out saying the same thing, including reporters who went to the location and nurses in nearby hospitals where Mr. Beast filmed, saying that there were people severely injured and the conditions were super inhumane, right? Where people were denied medication and food and proper hygiene. Now, a blast from the past for Rosanna Pansino, the YouTuber with 15 million subs, who was complaining about Mr. Beast's hide-and-seek challenge. She also made 2 videos about this. Here is the first one.
I wanted to keep you guys updated on what I've been hearing about.
Hey, Mr. Beast must be getting these hoes like in the 8 or something, bro, because look how many views they got. Or, well, no, they just got me. Okay, never mind, I lied. But,
about this, here is the first one.
I wanted to keep you guys updated on what I've been hearing about Mr.Beast's Beast games. Since I posted my video yesterday, I've pretty much been talking with more people involved with the show all day. At this point, I've lost track, but I think it's nearing like 100 people who have reached out to me with their stories. Each person has their own experience and their own opinions.
100?
Overall, the stories
101
I'm
is...
hearing just break my heart. I have never heard of them.
But the question is, are they going to take it to the courts, though? You feel me? Are they actually going to try and go get some money out of them? Or are they just trying to get their clout above the situation?
Anything like this on any set. So today I want to read a statement from another contestant who shares many of the same experiences with the other stories that I'm hearing.
Okay, there's going to be a lot of reading. Feel free to skip this part, but I'll try to interject my commentary and let you know what I actually think. I was a contestant until the end. I also didn't accept their hush money. It was really bad. People were having seizures because they weren't getting medication, even though we were promised we would. It was 100% rigged and presented as though the games would be like Squid Games, basically a type of game show where all the games are at an even playing field. That was not at all the case. The games were about speed and strength. I assume this is similar to the Netflix show Physical 100, where it's like physical challenges, right? So only the young athletic males were at an advantage over.
Bro, I mean, duh. He's not just gonna give out free money. You gotta actually work for it. You feel me? Bro, I think people just always look for free
the
shit,
women
man.
and elderly people that were casted. To make things worse, men started realizing they could take out the women without being eliminated. Guys started tackling and hitting women. 2 girls were tackled and passed out on the field and dragged off to continue filming. I saw people with broken bones, stitches, and most were women. This is straight out of an absolute horror show.
Yeah,
and the
see,
fact that
that's
most
where
people
it's
coming
like
out with this is
happening.
absolutely insane.
That's crazy.
I'm really hoping some contestants come out who haven't signed NDAs and let us know if all of this is true or false, because this is an insane scandal. We were given maybe 400 calories a meal and only fed every 12 hours. Food would run out and people would fight, steal, and hoard food. What kind of sick game was this? I thought this was a regular Mr. Beast video, but they're fighting over food and water? Water was scarce and kept running out as well. I had to sit with a bloody pad for 2 days before I get undergarments and my reusable pads because I'm allergic to regular pads. We're also sleep deprived, only allowed to sleep.
They're coming straight in. Trust me, I've got nothing.
I don't know why I just started watching this.
Sleep
I
3 to
don't know
4
why I just started
hours.
watching this ad, but I don't know, bro. That's kind of like, I wonder what they signed, bro, when they signed for something like this. I wonder if it says
We all slept on the
How the
floor on
conditions
stage
maybe-
in a $10 sleeping bag. They offered anyone who lost $1,000 to sign away their rights to join any kind of class action lawsuit of any kind. That is an insane thing to even offer in the first place. Isn't that implying that you've already done something really wrong? I didn't sign, and so I did not get the money. After the article came out and things started blowing up, they called everyone back and decided to offer an additional $1,000 per person to make up for the inconveniences. And we'll get to the article as well because that is yet another bombshell. They knew it was bad because they also offered to provide therapy sessions using their own insurance. And it wasn't Amazon Prime that called me, it was the Mr.Beast crew. So this therapy session would coincide with what that woman was saying about how she wanted to neck herself. I mean, initially I did think it was a bit far-fetched because it's a game show, but if what they're saying is true and you were beaten and starved, I mean, yeah, you would want to neck yourself and you'd need therapy sessions, right? I mean, this would be an insane story to make up by 10 different people at the same time. I mean, that's kind of crazy to me, so I'm inclined to believe at least some of this stuff happened.
Oh, I never even watched these videos. I never seen how big it was. This big a production, shoot, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be able to keep up with all that shit. I'd be like, damn, we got how many people here? Doing what?
Possibly they're exaggerating, but at least a lot of the bad things did happen here. We were set up to fail, and when men started tackling people to get them out, nothing was done about it. They were not even eliminated. The game that had to do with the briefcase, it literally felt like Hunger Games, while Mr.Beast is standing on his podium, looking down, watching all of us peasants fight for a chance at $5 million. I know it's a game show, and even with a waiver, it's a company's responsibility to have safety protocols in place to try to prevent injuries. That is not what was happening here. The fact that there were nurses at the hospital in Las Vegas are also confirming all the injuries that happened is proof they did not have to sign an NDA. So this is what gives the most credibility to this situation, because even in the article it mentions that, yeah, the nurses are confirming these stories as well because they were getting a sudden influx of injured people, and it was all coming from the Mr.Beast challenge, dude. And I think the reason this happened is because Mr. Beast is used to dealing with 100, 200 people at a...
Man, look what they were doing, bro. They were doing strenuous things, bro. These injuries, man. Yeah.
Maybe. And he went straight to 5,000 or something, like way more than he can handle. And, you know, he didn't have the staff. He didn't have the sort of team to handle all of this. And this absolutely blew up in his face. Here we got yet another contestant with another story. I was expecting for this competition.
Bro, they were doing crazy stuff, though. Like, look where she's at. She's in like the washer.
I believe they were in over their heads and did not plan very well. Here are some of the things I experienced. No one was using a microphone to make announcements, so it was very hard to hear what production was saying. A lot of things got missed. I had to hear through the grapevine about certain things like when they had Gatorade, when we could go to medical, and when they had snack bags. This just seems like a really poorly organized event that led to an absolute disaster, you know? They handed out undergarment bags to everyone alphabetically by last name. I did not receive my undergarments until the second day of filming. After the first competition, they hadn't fed us in a while and I was feeling lightheaded. I asked someone if they had anything to eat, and they told me to push through and basically suck it up. Oh, you want food, peasant? Nah, not here in the Mr.Beast.
Yeah, it definitely does seem like it was a poorly organized event. They thrashing this man, Mr.Beast. That's crazy.
This is a dojo, alright? You don't get food, pal. On the first day after 12 hours of having contact...
But it's not like prison, though. I feel like y'all couldn't just raise your hand and be like, you.
In my eyes, I asked someone if I could go to medical to take them out, and they told me no. I witnessed 2 people that had seizures, and it took medical several minutes for them to get there. I'm assuming this happened because they did not have access to medication, but I could be completely wrong. Medics should have been on the field 24/7, ready to go at all times. Why are people having seizures at your event, Mr. Beast? What the heck? I heard people were being pushed and shoved by males. I received an email yesterday checking how they're going to check footage and because...
Yo, come on. A Trojan ad?
I need to order some food, but I'm in the middle of a game. Let's use Lifer.
Yeah.
Integrates with the game that you're playing.
They take violence seriously. They should have done this during the game and not after the fact. I would say most of the challenges were definitely geared towards strong and fast men. Yeah, I mean, if you got eliminated and then the next day you realized they cheated, that would be completely messed up and probably illegal. Like, because despite the fact that this is like a game show or whatever the hell, they have to follow certain rules, or you're just, I don't know, wasting people's time and essentially lying to them and breaking your contract. When all the contestants arrived back to the hotel, we were supposed to have flights booked for us to go home. I woke up the next day and with no flight information, with so many contestants trying to go home, I heard they would not have all the flights booked until a few days later. That is so messed up. I had to book my own flight and use money out of my own pocket because I couldn't wait that long because I had to return to work. They're going to reimburse us, but there's no telling when I will see the money. They gave out fees.
Oh, it's a big event, you know what I'm saying?
Well, chocolates. Oh yes, the 30 grams of sugar. Gotta load everyone up with some diabetes real quick. My group hoarded
Mr.Beast to have dog.
chocolate because we weren't sure when the next time they would feed us, and we were afraid we would get hungry. I mean, honestly, this stuff sounds straight out of.
I don't care that much. Just a bunch more complaining. That's the end of this video, man. I'll catch y'all boys in the next one, man. Peace.